I'm Mitch Moore, and this is going to be the first video that we put out as Paluxy Gear LLC. What Paluxy Gear is for is to get new people into camping and get to experience the outdoors at a good price point with quality products. And we're just here to take the guesswork out of it. My wife and I have spent the last a little bit over a year putting all of these items together, testing out what's gonna fit the needs of the beginner the best that we can, using our experience, and I mean just checking it against a whole bunch of different options. So I'm excited to present to you what we've worked so hard for, and we're gonna do all of this at a price point of $500. And so you'll be able to get into camping without the guesswork in such a way that doesn't hurt the pocketbook nearly as much as it would if you were to go and buy one-off items. This is meant to be a starting place, not necessarily where you'll end up, but we'd love to have your business as soon as you get into enjoying, I mean, this beautiful creation. So this is the backpacking kit. In this, we've got a backpack, trekking poles, toothbrush, first aid kit, camping like cookware set, a trowel, and a sleeping bag, sleeping pad, all the necessities, as well as a nice water bottle. And we narrowed it down to all of these, and so we're going to start going through those and just give you an idea of what it's all about. We'll cover some of the small items first. We've got a headlamp, we've got a toothbrush like I had mentioned earlier, and we've got a power bank. Then we've got this water bottle. So it's graduated, and then we do have a gasketed lid. We've used these and ran them through dishwashers, and they hold up well. We've been very happy with it. The next item to cover are some trekking poles. These have a carbide tip. You've got several add-ons if you wish to use them. I gotta grab him. Now that I've grabbed him, we went with some good solid trekking poles. These are going to serve you for a long time. Okay, next on the list is going to be our cookware set, and I do think genuinely that we've put together a really nice set for whoever is to get started. So we've got a spork and we've got a serrated edge. Sometimes you just got to rough it a little bit. So the next thing up is we've got a titanium pot lid with some vents on it, and then what we sized it, so gas is not included in the kit, but we sized it to where you can take one of these little gas canisters, drop it down in there. It fits in just perfectly. And then, so these come with a little handle, and with it being titanium, it disperses heat really well. Hold on. So titanium disperses heat really well. So that's what the pot looks like. Once again, we've got it graduated so you can get a good idea of how much liquid you're putting in. In that, we also include a lighter, as well as a little burner. And so this burner is obviously very packable. Comes into a very small size, and that right there, you take it, screw it on your gas canister like that, and then that's your valve, so you can adjust how much gas you're letting out. And then obviously take your lighter, light it up, and you're cooking. So next on the list, this is a need, and what this is a titanium trowel. And there's 3 facts of life that I can assure you of. One is you're going to pay taxes. Number 2 is one day death will come knocking on your door. And the third is you're probably going to need this. And this is to dig a hole.
Okay.
Okay. So the next thing, we just include a basic first aid kit. This has a number of things like a tourniquet, bandages, alcohol pads, so on. We've got just a little inflatable sleeping pad. It's lightweight, obviously packs up into a nice, small, comfortable size, and we'll show you this blown up in the tent with the sleeping bag in just a little bit. The next thing in our package is a freestanding tent. We went with a freestanding 2-person tent because it's much easier to set up than if we were to do a trekking pole tent. It's going to be a good sturdy structure for you. We went with aluminum poles, and we'll show you a little bit more about this when we get it put up and show you some of the other big items. So that brings us to a sleeping bag. Sleeping bags are really, really important. We wanted to do one that will cover a wide variety of temperature ranges. So this one we've designed to keep you comfortable down to about that 35-40 degree mark. If you were to put a number on it, you'd probably call it a 15 or 20 degree sleeping bag. We did this one with synthetic down. We wanted to keep it pretty simple and just be more of a do-all kind of bag. For a couple of housekeeping items, how I have set this tent, this is not how you set a tent. We will do another video at another day to discuss how to use each and every one of these items. We picked a place to film this, not thinking about level ground, good places to drive stakes into, so on. We've got a tent. This is called a vestibule, basically where your door sticks out. This tent has 2 vestibules, one on this side, one on the other side. You also have 2 doors. So right in here, we've got a door leading to each side, and you can see the other door on the other side. This is really gonna it's gonna serve your needs for whatever you need there in the beginning, and this is going to be a great starting point for you. So when I said it was shaped similar to that of the mummy sleeping bag, you can see that in here. Very lightweight, yet it airs up enough to where even with the rocks here, you don't really feel them. So it's a good point to start with, and it'll be comfortable as you're getting out there. What you do to fill it up so that you can save your lungs is we've incorporated this bag. And so you basically pop it open, trap air, and you just roll the top down, and you see how that then pushes air through this nozzle into that bag. That'll bring us to the sleeping bag itself. So, like I said, synthetic down insulation, and then mummy type, so you can take, and if you were in a really cold night, you can suck that down to trap as much of that heat in as you can. You got a nice good zipper. Oh buddy, this bag we made sure to put a nice zipper and just tried to cover all of our bases for what would be a good all-around bag for somebody who's first getting in. With this bag, we tried to incorporate everything that you would need if you're getting into backpacking. To start out, this is a framed backpack that's used to help disperse the load across the whole bag rather than focus it on one shoulder or another. We made sure, so it's got a 60-liter capacity. That's going to hold everything that's in this kit, as well as food, maybe a puffy jacket or pants, just some extra clothes. It gives you the space to do it. This brain also, again, extra space. In our design here, we made sure to incorporate good breathable mesh fabric so that whenever you are in warmer climates, warmer temperatures, it breathes well, but we wanted to have nice, good padding throughout, and I think you'll find that this is a very comfortable backpack. And then in here, we did this for an adjustable torso height. So if you're a little bit taller or a little bit shorter, you're able to slide your shoulder straps up and down so that you can help keep most of that load on your hips and then brace it well with these shoulder straps. We wanted it to be a very, very comfortable bag for your day-to-day use. So that's what we have to offer. That is our Paluxy Gear backpacking kit in its entirety, and I hope that this, if you've made it this far in the video, that this could be something that helps you take that first step to really enjoying the great outdoors for what it is.